Hi there boys and girls. Right, bit of a change for the channel. Decided to go back and play a game I haven't played for about a year now, which is World of Tanks Blitz. Sometimes it's just quite nice to get 2 or 3 games in 15 minutes rather than have to plan a whole gaming session. So I thought I'd give it a go. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to focus on journey from the lower tiers of the game to the higher tier of the game. I mean, everybody tends to focus on the rush to get to tiers 6, 8 and 10 so you can get tournament tanks. I was certainly guilty of that the last time I played. So I thought I'd actually just enjoy going through the tiers and driving tanks that I didn't really get a chance to drive last time. So here we are, one of my first games here at tier 1. We're in the R35 French medium light tank. Not a tank I've driven before, this one, so I thought I'd give it a go. Here we are on mines as usual. Everybody rushing at the hill there. Some things don't change even after a year. So I've started a new account, so I'm starting right back at the beginning and just see how we progress through. Nice big battle on Mines Hill going on here. Just using the same things, the same tactics I used before. Try and stay hold down on the reverse slope of this hill as much as possible. Keep your tank angled and pick up a kill. Now this guy's pushed through. We've got a couple of guys down on the southern end there. Bit of a fight developing, so give them a hand. We've got 3 tanks down here to try and clear. We're 1 tank up at this point, so it's not too drastic. Now this fella's just isolated himself, very low hit points, so we're going to take him out. My hit point pool's looking pretty healthy at the moment. So we're just going to try and clear this southern part of the map here. Taking a bit of damage from all sides here, so I don't want to keep taking damage from multiple sides. So I'm going to push on this guy, try and get around his other side and try and use his tank as cover. Which should do, managed to get him cleared. So we're pretty much dominating this part of the battlefield now. We've still got a couple of these guys down to the south. 5 on 4 now in tank advantage, so we're looking pretty good. I've already picked up 3 kills. So a lot of focus firing going on, just try and clear individual targets as quickly as possible. Unfortunately we can't get this guy cleared in time to save our teammate there. Just keeping a good angle on the tank, giving ourselves the best possible opportunity to get a bounce. Not getting them there though, so the hit point pool taking a bit of damage. Hopefully we just get this guy cleared up. And now at this point we're a 4 on 1 advantage in the game. It doesn't really matter too much. So I'm going to try and get some shots into this guy before we finally get taken out. But again, use the cover available. Try and draw the shot from the enemy tank first. There we go. Give him a bit of a poke. Get another free shot into him. Get the bounce there, good angling of the tank. And at this point, fast firing little gun we've got in here, draw another bounce, and we should clear the target. So yeah, not a bad first game at all under any circumstances. Only tier 1, but we all start somewhere. So 2nd class mastery, top gun, high caliber, and 6 kills. Obviously that's going to get progressively harder as we go up through the tiers. So look, 32 out of 33 shots penetrated and 3 bounces, not too bad at all. So here we are now in a tier 2 tank. This is actually the big brother of the one I've just been using, the MX-38. Again, a tank I've not really driven before, so back on mines again here. We're going to see Let's head up towards the hill here, try and use these rocks as cover, and again try and use the reverse slope as much as possible to go hull down. So we're going to try and get a quick peek over the top here. Yep. Reverse back down, give ourselves the best opportunity to take cover whilst reloading, and peek and shoot.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, I'm just quite happy to sit in this little depression here and farm up a bit of damage. I can see I've got this guy on the left here. Thankfully he's not concentrating on me too much. And he's now pushing down towards us. His brother's coming, his buddy's coming as well. Pushing straight on through. I think we're going to focus fire this guy, just see if we can get him cleared. Which we are going to do pretty quickly. And now potentially have a look at this fight down in the south. Looks like a 3-on-2 situation for the bad guys there, so we're going to go and lend a hand. Him cleared, and we're coming down. This guy's a one-shot, so we're going to quickly get him cleared. Leaving just this fella, and who's pretty isolated out there in the water. Try and push forward now. Just going to keep a good angle on the tank. Rate of fire on this tank pretty good. So we pour the damages in, bit of focus fire from another member of the team, and yep, we get this guy cleared. So we've got a 2-tank advantage now. So hopefully pretty much all over bar the shouting. So we're going to go head back up Mines Hill and see if we can get the rest of these guys cleared out. Yeah. So down to the last tank now. I've got a very healthy hit point advantage here, so we're just going to, again, always good policy to duck, mind the angle of your tank, but we're just going to keep repeat firing this guy and get him cleared. So yeah, Mines Hill looking full of burnt out tanks as usual. So yeah, nice 924 damage, 5 kills, 2nd class mastery. Yeah, not a bad entry of tier 2, 23 out of 23 penetrations there, pretty good, and didn't receive a lot of hits in that one. So yep, nice little start at tier 2. One of the tanks I did want to get back into, however, was this one. This is the tier 3 German Panzer III. I do remember driving this tank first time I played the game about a year ago, and it was a tank I enjoyed a great deal for its tier. It's pretty much a great all-rounder. It's got good speed, good rate of fire, good armour. Not too many weaknesses on this tank at all. So here we are on Fort Despair, going to push this wide flanking position. You can see that we've got one of the bad guys has isolated himself off a little bit. Always have to be conscious of people camping the trees as you poke around here, and lo and behold, we've got somebody down there doing just that. We're going to draw behind here, and our friend in the little M2 is going to push round on us, which actually helps us out a bit. It means I can just duck behind this wall away from the rest of the battlefield and focus on him. So I can get him cleared pretty quickly. Now I'm going to deal with his buddy down here. And as I recall, I do make a bit of a hash of this one. We do get a couple of nice shots into him to begin with. Being a bit lazy there, not angling the tank, which I realised, so then I've decided to do it properly and angle the tank out properly. Taking a few shots at him, however taking one in return took far too long on that one. Thankfully, not giving up distance and range here, quite happy to keep this at a long range engagement with this gun. And this is where it all starts to go wrong. For some reason I have a series of about 3 absolutely awful shots. Yep, lose that one completely. Take a bounce there, good angling of the tank. Yeah, we get a track there instead of actually clearing him up. So making hard work of this one, and I end up tracking him again. Yeah, nice shooting there, Vimes. We do eventually just get this guy cleared out. So that's 2 kills now. Nobody else left on this flank, so we can push down a bit. And we've got another Panzer III there. We're just going to poke and shoot him. And leaving himself quite an isolated position there, which sometimes you can do at the lower tiers. You don't have to worry about big TDs with 600 alpha guns hiding behind trees. But it does leave him a bit exposed, so by the time he sort of turns in and starts to reset the engagement, he's already well down in the hit point pool here. So it gives us the opportunity to just push on this fella. Try for just a whole turret shot there, get a bounce. Unfortunately, so we're just going to push round a little bit, stick one straight through the turret hatch. Very nicely done. This guy doesn't feel like he's getting any options, so he pushes on and we're just going to get him cleared. Unfortunately, at this stage in the battle, it's looking pretty precarious. I'm just taking a couple of hits there, and I'm on my own with 4 bad guys still left. Only half my hit points remaining, and I've just taken another nasty ding there. I've got this guy in front, another guy that's just pushing my flank on the left. So, not looking great here. Clear the guy at the front. We've now got to try and deal with this guy. I want to get all the advantage I can, so go for a bit of ram damage, try and get him cleared as quickly as possible. We've got him cleared, and now it's a 2-on-1 coming into the last stages of the game, and I can see there's a heavy there with a full hit point pull. Try for the turret shot, don't manage to pull that one off. So there's got to be a guy in this circle here on the base. Thankfully he's a one-shot, so we're just going to do a drive-by and clear him. So it comes down to just me and this last remaining tank. Obviously he has the hit point advantage here. So what I'm going to do is try and just sneak out the quick shots. Make sure I'm angling the tank to draw the bounce, which thankfully I do there. At this stage in the game, I haven't really realised that I was already sitting on 6 kills. I was actually more focused on just trying to get shots into this guy without taking any back in return. So just good poking, using the dead tank as cover, trying to just poke and shoot. He's staying very, very static, so not even angle this tank up. Take a bounce there, which is great. And it's only about now I realise that I'm on 6, so clearing this last guy, and there we go. 7 kills, which was very rare even when I was playing the game before. Ace Mastery, 7 kills, Kolobonov, and a Raz for 7 kills. 1899 damage. So yeah, not a bad day. Playing my first day coming back to World of Tanks Blitz. 4 bounces there proved absolutely vital. 29 out of 30 penetrations. So yeah, 3 nice good games. And we'll make a few more as I progress up the tier levels. But as always, for now, thanks for watching. Good hunting. Bye for now.